We drive slow in school zones to protect the future. Yet we rush to test even their bones. It's putrid. It's stupid. Why do we ask our students to live life with prudence, but then we punish their shortcomings by taking them out of music? They see us, you know. They hear us too. You think that kid, that kid doesn't know what you think about him? You think you hide your disdain? It's plain, I can tell you that, written in paint right on your face. I know, 'cause I've seen it too. In class and in the mirror. I've been on both sides, behind enemy lines. I've seen my life through a teacher's eyes, and how they check my mind through a computer's eyes are the ones that spent the time to look at my lines. And I gotta say, I knew who took the time. I knew who thought about mine. I knew who went home at night and thought about how I was just a poor tyke. And I knew who went home and thought about what to do to make it right. And I know my kids know it too. They see it. They see who works for them, who talks with them, who listens to them. They see who puts a stain on who they are and who comes to clear the window. Pain, you see, comes from more than the physical. It gets taken from the mind and applies to the lyrical. The injustice of it all, it's like a song sang too many times, a wrong that pangs through every rhyme, a drum that beats too many lives, their lives. So I'm tired of hearing about these kids. These kids don't respect us. They've got no work ethic. They don't care about learning. All they want is to sit on their phones and beg for likes like a sinner in mourning. You see, they come into our lives, these kids. They come in, and when it's over, these kids, they bear so much on their shoulders. These kids, they keep wrinkled work in their folders. These kids, they see the world being crushed by boulders. These kids, they see the endless war and dying soldiers. These kids, they see through the facade that smolders. So I'm tired of hearing about these kids. I want to see them, free them, unchain them from a system that doesn't feed them. I'm tired of hearing about these kids, the ones who feel like they're lost to school and have nothing to look forward to once this hell is done. And I'm tired of hearing about these kids from the mouths of people who don't take the time to see them for who they are and who'd rather be the student dad with grades rather than lift them up with the work that matters. And I'm tired of hearing about these kids who don't share your values because your values are what put us here in the first place. And I don't know if you've looked around lately, but the sky isn't blue anymore. The grass isn't green anymore. The stars don't shine and the wind doesn't sing anymore. Until we meet these kids where they are, until we support these kids for who they could be, until we step aside and let them show us where to go, until we admit we're lost and no map and no light to see. And I'm tired of hearing about these kids. I want to hear from them.